everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So this is Ali Concepcion from the Quintegral team. Welcome to our free event for today. Um, Rise Above the Rest Executive Presence for Women. So for today, we're going to start our webinar with a very quick introduction coming from me before I give you to your speaker, to Chompoo. So welcome everyone. So to give a brief background, also of our facilitator, we have here Chompoo, who is one of our facilitators. Um, she's from Thailand, so yes, she is Thai. Um, she's an associated certified coach or ACC of the International Coach Federation, and her specialties in training and facilitating include critical thinking, creative thinking, and a lot more. So before I give the floor to Chompoo, again, we want to thank you for attending this event on time. Thank you so much for joining us. So I'll give the floor now to Chompoo. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing? Um, very welcome you all for this free forum. And the topic that we are going to talk about today is about executive presence for women. So let's begin our sessions today, and we I'm currently that I'm gonna try to make this more like more fun. But first of all, let's talk about the topic that we are going to talk about today. So what we are here today, we're gonna talk and discuss more about the executive presence for women, which is one of our course and our curriculums that is really crucial right now. So for this class, actually, the ground rules, I think everyone's have done a lot of training, online trainings already, so I would not talk a lot more about this. But one thing that I would love you to do is, if you want to participate, especially if you want to turn on the camera to be my company, you can do so. And also, if you have any opinions and want to like say something, you can also welcome to turn on your microphone. And also we have the chat rooms, chat bar, the chat box that you can express your opinion and like have, if you have any questions, you can type on that one as well. So I really want to make the time 1 hour to be the most like useful for you guys. So hope you guys have fun and enjoy the class for today. So Ali has introduced me a little bit. Let me short brief, like say something about myself a little bit too. My name is Chompoonuch. Actually, that's my full name, but most of the time, Thai people have shortened names. So my nickname is Chompoo. You can call me Chompoo, or if it's too hard, you can call me like Shampoo. It's almost similar. So either one, I'm fine. I'm a transformation coach who really love helping people and organization to transform themselves from the level of mindset with the cool method. So what I'm doing, I'm also doing some like Lego series play. I'm a certified coach and do some design thinking and agile, which is all these. I like try to make use of the method and try to do what is fit for the organization to helping those organization and people to develop themselves. Okay, that's all a little bit about me. But today I heard that a lot of people have come from different places. So what I would like to do, I don't like I don't really like talking by myself. So I really love to know about you guys more as well. So before we begin the class, let me ask you to do a favor. So can you guys do the quick introduction for yourself with your names, organizations, if you can disclose your organizations and positions, and also your location. You can turn on the microphone or you can just put in a chat box. So I know like more about the participants, and I would love to know more about you guys. So anyone that listening right now, you can type your name, organizations, do some little bit of introductions of yourself, and also the locations. There's a lot of like explanations about executive presence, but actually, leadership aura. Oh, I love the word aura. That's so nice. Aura is just like, make me think about shining, and yeah, a lot of like, confidence within. Oh, thank you, gravitas. That's a good word as well. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of people give the meaning of the executive presence, but for me, I think it is all more about like the way that you think that lead to the actions, that it lead to what people perceive you as yourself, and also the way that you lead people. So the executive presence actually requires a lot of things. Yes, like Cindy said, confidence under pressure. Yes, that's a lot of things that required to make the executive presence. So what the terms that you have mentioned is actually it is the executive presence. So it's all like the personality, the characters, and what is inside you that present you from inside to outside. So today we're gonna talk more about these words, and also I will go to the method and some tips of how you can make your image or present your executive presence to be more to be more excellent. So start with this one. I actually would like to introduce that actually the executive presence, it consists of 3 pillars. The first one is of course about mentals, and the second one is about verbal and non-verbal. So what is important is it's about 3 things that related. It's gonna form you from inside into the executive presence that people see you from outside. So before we going into this in details, let me show you something, and let me ask you something so you can get some exercise and reflect about yourself. One of the most important thing about executive presence is about identify the authentic result, which means what you are the owner of your result. It means like all the actions that you do today, it's is the result of tomorrow. So you own it, you own your result. And another word that I really love is about the authentic. So if you want to be the executive, if you want to show the excellent executive presence, it means that you need to be you, be yourself. You cannot copy and try to be someone else, because you need to be authentic. The world worship authentic. So which this it brings about the exercise that I would love you to reflect yourself. Just want to give you 1 minute, and would like you to see what is my executive image. What is your executive image? What do you see yourself in the business setting? I will have a set of the words. I would like you to take this moment and just get some pens or write it down. The word that pop up that you see at the first and you think that describe you the best? Or anyone would like to put in the chat box, you can also do that as well. I would love to see like what words that describe you. So I will give you about 1 minute. Please type or like write down. So this one will be like some reflection to yourself. Powerful. Wow, Jennifer. I love that word. Thank you. Anyone else? We have powerful. So right now, oh, spontaneous. Wow. That's great. Anything else? Organized. Okay. So in business setting, which would describe you the most? It can be one, or actually it can be more than one. Kai. Oh, I love this word. Kai. It's actually really good to take some time to sit down and reflect yourself. Oh, deliberate. Okay, flexible. Okay. This part, it is the reflections that I think it's really helpful because most of the times we didn't have a time to reflect ourselves. So once in a while, it's really good if you want to kind of like make the improvement or like kind of want to develop yourself, you should go back and ask yourself, how do you see yourself at the moment? And also what's important, it's also another one that you should ask yourself as well. It's about what people give you the feedback about, like how people perceive you. So I would like you to take this moment again to see like which is the phrase that have you received as a feedback or since others have like used to describe you in business setting. Too straightforward. Okay, too straightforward. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for your answer. Anyone else? To catcher. Oh, to catcher. Okay, thank you. Any other opinions or thoughts? Oh, we have two of two straightforward now. Okay. For me, I think it's really important to do two things when you get reflections. The first thing is about how you see yourself. And the second thing is about how people perceive you, like see you as a person. You are coming across too strongly. Oh, okay. Yeah. After you have reflect about seeing yourself and also about people seeing you, what do you see? What's the difference between what you see yourself and what people see you or give you the feedback? Any thoughts? Oh, Michael say too passionate and workaholic. Oh, I hope you get some work-life balance. Okay, right now my question is, when you see, it's the things that you see yourself and the things that people see you as a person, what's the difference? Can you see the difference in that? Or what is the similarity? Are there any difference or similarities about you seeing yourself, the image of yourself, and others see you as a person, as executive image? Any thoughts? Okay. It's actually sometimes when we see ourselves, it's one thing, and when people see ourselves, it's another thing. Or sometimes it's almost the same. But what is important is about when you know it's the awareness that you're gonna bring that and like try to make this to develop yourself more. So the reflection and insight, I already asked what did you discover, right? And what was the reinforce of this? And also, what the setting like and the people or like the surrounding that diminish your executive presence? And if this, moving forward, what will be the things that you want to do to make your brand or to want others associate with you? It's actually the things that shaping you. It's actually a lot of things that come from you yourself. So a lot of things that people saying about the things that they see in you, it's actually the good things that you can keep that and then see that and start develop from that. But the question is how we gonna develop and make it better. How we gonna develop and make like our image is better. So today what I will present to you will be one of the key elements that helping you to make your image or your executive presence get more stronger. And also this will be the most important part, at least from my opinion. The things that really important is about mental. So let me ask the questions. Why mental is important to start the things that you want to shape yourself into the better forms, better persons, or make your image look better? Why mental is important to make your image better? Any thoughts about it? Have you ever, oh, it is all in the mind. Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much. Yes, I love it. I love this word. It's all in the mind. Thank you. Any other thoughts? Why mental is so important? Many times you probably hear like everything it's about your thoughts, right? And that is so true. If you have noticed, whatever happened, it's all come from your thoughts at first. So today what I want you to experience, I gonna like take you to see how the thoughts can kind of like influence your actions and your presence. The word that I want to use and make it like make it embedded into the exercise from after this is gonna be the word awareness. It comes from observe and reflect. The things that you have to do first of all before you start developing yourself to make more presence, to make your executive presence look strong. It's about the awareness. First of all, you have to have the awareness to observe yourself and reflect yourself first, know where you are right now, which is bring to the mental elements that today I would love to introduce you the 4 things of mental elements that really useful for helping you to start developing this and making your executive presence get more stronger. The first one is about belief in your success. And the second one is about healthy self-talk. And the sociology awareness, and also the last one is about empowering visualizations. So let's start with the first one. Everything is about the mindset, which start from the way you think. So the first one, if you want to start or improve about your how you want to present yourself, the first thing first, you have to believe in your success. There is some quote that's really good quote. It's from Mayer, and she says success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. When you see this quote, what do you think it means? Do you have any thoughts? What do you think? The success is liking yourself. What does it mean? Any thoughts from anyone? Actually, I really love to say, because I always say this with my with people that coach me or coach with me. I always say, if you don't like yourself, who's gonna like you, right? If you don't like the way you are, who gonna like you? Because everything is starting from yourself. For example, if people all around the world say that, oh, you are so good, you are so clever, you are so intelligent, but you deny it, you say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not a successful person. I just good luck. I just have a luck. Yeah, that's me like, okay, you already deny everything inside, and you already deny the good things about you and yourself. So if you inside like unconsciously deny what it is, what all good things that you have, of course, like it's gonna show that your confidence is lacking. Like you probably like feel like powerless sometimes, right? So it's really important to you to, first of all, you have to manage yourself. Don't let others like critics manage you. And you have to start liking yourself, like the success that you have done before. Believe in your success first. A lot of times, I also do that as well when people give me compliment, and I'll say, oh, thank you. I could not do it without a team. Because you feel like if you say, oh yes, the success is because of me, you're just gonna feel like you're bragging it, right? In Thai culture, I don't know about other culture, but in Thai culture, people are afraid to admit it. Same here, right? Thank you, Anne. Because people just afraid that, oh, if I say it, it's because of me. People gonna say, oh, you just bragging. Oh, not nice. But actually, you can use the way that you also accepting your success and also be humble at the same time. I give you one tip about this one. Okay, listen carefully. The things about accepting your success is just the choice of using the words. The tip is you try to use the word the I message and we message. For example, if you success on something, if you accomplish something, just accept it. Oh, you did good on this one. Yes, I did my best. And I also have to thank team that we have done so great and it's become a great result. You accept yourself and give yourself compliment to fulfill inside you. You know, like your heart is just like the glass of water. When you like pouring some, you know, good things and it's getting full. And that's when you get more confidence. So you pouring some nice water, clean water into your heart. So accept it as the way you are. I am. Yes, I am. I did it. But you can also be humble by using we message. Embrace and include everyone. Inclusive, right? Include everyone to those success as well. So this is the tips that you can use, and these will be really useful because after you get all these, you acknowledge your success, you will be proud of yourself, you will like yourself more, like what you do and like how you do it, and then it fulfill you from inside, and that bring up more the confidence within you, and at the same time you can be humble, right? So that's the first one. And the second one, really important as well, self-talk. I'm not sure if you born in other country, you like see the cartoons outside my country or not. But when I was young, there always the cartoon. There was like the devil, the devil and the angel. Two of them like speaking in your like ears, you know, try to like tell you what to do. That's the self-talk. One try to say good things. Oh, you can do it. Let's do it. Another one say, no, you cannot do it. No, that's too hard for you. No, let's procrastinate. Do it other times. Has anyone experienced this before? If you have experienced this before, you can give me some heart. You can go to the reaction and give me some heart if you experience those two self-talk about devil and angel. Oh, thank you. Oh, I saw some hearts now. You know what? Actually, we have thoughts all the times. When you try to stop your thought, it's just you force it, but it's just human brains. I'm still doing this, yeah. It's the human brains active all the time. Actually, even when you're sleeping, seriously, even when you're sleeping. So the human brain get active all the time, and the thoughts come up all the times. But what is important is you need to aware of your thoughts. Because what is so important is you actually what you are thinking. A lot of you probably heard the word you are what you eat, right? Of course, you are what you eat, and it's also you are what you think. If you think you can do it, yes, you can do it. If you think you cannot do it, you are right as well. You cannot do it because you make a decision at the first time that you have thought about it. And what happened? You're gonna follow your thoughts. So it is really important that which one that you listen to. You listen to the angel most of the time, or you listen to the devil most of the time. Okay, right now, I would like to check most of the time. Do you listen to the angel or do you listen to the devils? If you have like any experience, you can chat box or like private message to me. I also, before, I listened to a lot of devils, frankly speaking. I'm a really big procrastinator. Like, oh, just tomorrow. Oh, exercise tomorrow. The best day to exercise is tomorrow, not today. Right? Because why? Because the deny or like don't accept it or like procrastinate it. It's easy because you don't have to do it. And also the brain, it's already created for negative thoughts before you aware to positive thought. Because when we were in very ancient, we was try to survive from the forest and try to survive from all the wild animals. So you have to focus on the negative to survive. Be careful. Try not to get eat by all the animals outside, right? So the negative thoughts always win. Oh, don't go. I'm scared. Just stay here. But right now it's different. Life have changed. And one more thing that bring up all these thoughts, it's about the things that you have perceived and listened when you was young, like since you were young. Especially like early childhood, the experience of early childhood is really important. Until up to 7 years old, if I'm not mistaken, it's really important that you perceive that. I have one story about myself. When I was young, I'm an average kid. My uncle always say that, oh, you will never be the first one in the school. I mean, like the first one in the class. I got compared with my sister all the time. Like, oh, your sister is clever than you. She's smarter than you. You just average kid. And I am. I live average from since. I never think that I am a smart kid. And I think I'm just, living my life, being like, the average kid, who never got from the first place to 10. It's really, very hard for me at that time. But until one day, the last day before going to high school, I got really bad grade. And my mom cried. She cried and I saw she crying because my mom is single mom and tried so hard to get me into the school. I feel so bad. And after that, I don't listen to anything that other people say to me. Or I don't listen to my uncle. I don't listen to anyone. I'm not average. I work so hard. And believe it or not, I finally get into the first place. And that time, it made me realize that it's not about what people talking about you. It's about what you are thinking and what you are deciding to do. So if you decide that you will be good, you will be great, you will be the one. Yes, you are the one. Since you decide. So self-talk is really, really important. And a lot of time it starts from the awareness. You need to be aware what you talk to yourself. What the words you use to yourself is empowering word or disempowering. You normally say, yes, I can do it. Or, yeah, maybe I will try. Try seems to be a nice word, but try is trying. You still have some gap to do. But yes, I will do it. That's a commitment. So that's the self-talk. The trick that I normally do is of self-talk, very, very effective. It's called reprogramming. All the words that I use is reframing. So what you can do two things. The first thing, when you talk to yourself, you have to get awareness first. And the second one, reframe it. Oh, how can I make it better? How can I do this better? You can reframe yourself. You try this and practice for some times, and then your self-talk, it will getting better. Okay, and let's move on to the third one. Third one is about managing sociology's response to stress. It's all about there's two things that control you. When you are conscious, your brain, the prefrontal cortex brain, will control your thoughts. It's a critical thinking brain, right? But when you are unconscious or getting into the stress mode, angry mode, or anything that make you like not not in the present, you will use your emotional brains, and that is the time that you need to get yourself as a physical to control your brain instead of your brain controlling you. When you get stressed, when you get negative feeling, try to use the physical to control. The easiest way to do it is take a breath. You can exercise breathing, because when you breathe, your physical will just go back and tell your brain that everything is fine, because the breathing calm down the nerve system and also calm down your heart rate. Actually, this is what a lot of people try to practice mindfulness, because mindfulness, it's giving you the breathing exercise that helping you control yourself. When anything happen, you can like practice doing this and then can control your emotion. I myself actually have done about like 1 year or 2 years meditation in every morning after COVID, because after starting COVID, it's really tough situations since the beginning. So I try I did mindfulness in every morning about 10 to 15 minutes. Not every day, but almost about like at least 3 to 4 days a week. No, the result is really fantastic. I'm getting better on controlling my emotions. For example, like last week, I got canceled the class from like no reasons, and then at this moment, I know that normally I will get really upset and angry, but what happened was I'm so calm. I didn't get angry at all, like not at all, like not at all. But I just think that, okay, what do I need to do next? And talk to the clients and then just get happy again. I just realized that it's because I have been practicing all the mindfulness, and when I get stressed, I know how to control my brain from all the stress, not using those emotional to control myself. So this is really useful. And the last one is about visualization. Has anyone ever heard about this word, begins with an end in mind? Can anyone tell me like what is this quote come from, which books? It's a very popular one. Begins with an end in mind. It's actually one of the principles. Oh, very good. 7 habits. Yes. Oh, Stephen Covey. I also got the name as well. Wow, you guys are excellent. Really. Yes. This is one of my favorite quote, like not quote, I mean like the principles. Begins with an end in mind. I remember they say things happen twice. First, it happened on your visions, and the second, it happened in the reality. Oh, I love that book. I can remember I practicing this the visualizations. Every time I want to do something, I try to imagine first. This is like a blueprint. The brain is just like the blueprint that get all the plans setting up. It's already in your head, and then you execute it in the reality. A lot of professionals in business world or athletes, athletes, they use this for practice to be the like Olympic champions, to get like the billions dollars. I really love this idea, but this is also like a lot of people explain about the visualization in different way, right? So what I try to do, what I did, I explore more. Why visualization is work? Why visualizations can make you success and can give you confidence to do things? This is my questions. Why do you think visualizations can make your success become true? Why do you think? Why is it work? Why does it work? Has anyone also do the visualization yourself? Do you use this technique yourself? For me, after I study, I found out that visualizations, it works like this. When you, oh, I got this answer. If you put our heart into what we want to be, we will endeavor to make it happen. Yes, that exactly right. The law of attractions, right? Um, the law of attractions. That's another way that people try to explain. You attract, right? What you think, you attract that, even good or bad. If you think good, it will attract the good things, right? It will make me feel like possible to happen. Yes, law of attraction. Thank you for your answer. It's actually described like this, how the brains work. The visualizations is about brain, right? When you see and get all the blueprints, brain cannot distinguish about the imaginations and about the realities. The things that brain does, it's when you think about one thing, they will do every possibilities and try the way to figure out how to make it happen. So when you imagine something, the brain now functions and try to like find a way to make it happen. So that's how it works. They have one word, my friends who are psychologists, he say brain will see on what you are looking for. It means it's only focused on what you are thinking. So that's why if you think good, if you think about the project that will success, it will draw everything for the success factors to make it happen. And I currently, it's happened with me a lot of time. Yeah, like this class, before I start, I visualize people will answer my questions and participate with me, and I will have so much fun with this class, and it's happened really. And that is visualization. But I want to give you one tips and techniques about visualization, because a lot of people talking about this one, and sometimes they interpret it in different way. Sometimes people say, oh, that's what easy. So you just think and you get what you want and get lazy. It's not like that, right? What is happening is about when you imagine, there are two things that you have to imagine. The first thing, okay, you imagine what you will be success, what it will happen, what success will look like. And another thing from the research that I have studied, there's another thing that you have to visualize is about the progress and the action that you do it one by one. What is the action that you do it until you succeed? So you imagine what you are doing and how it's gonna success, and then you think the action that you're going to make it success. Because there was a research that if you want to get a good grade, one group of the students just think that, oh, that's I will get a good grade, and another student group of students, they was told to think about the process and the action that they will do to get a good grade. Obviously the second group get better grade. So right now in the real world, not a research, we do two things and we will get the great great outcomes for sure. So don't forget the visualizations is not just about thinking about success, but also thinking about the process that you are going to make it to happen. It's the step, right? In thinking all the setting, environmental, feel like it's happened already, and the reactions and everything, and you can make this to yourself. When you make this, because it's already happened in your mind, what happened was you will gain more confidence, and you will gain like the things that make you feel like you feel like you empower, you know, you get control of it, and it will come out to your look, your style, your personalities, and your present, and become the stronger executive present. Yeah, so that was the four main things that I would like to share with you, and with the tips and techniques. Okay, before we going through the last, oh, it's very quick. 1 hour is very quick. Before we go into the last part, which is the recap of this one, I would like to ask, can you remember 4 things that I shared? What is it about? 4 things that we can use the key elements of the mental elements. 4 things. Can anyone remember? What is it consists of? Any things that you remember? Thank you so much. Believe in your success. That's the first one. So, and the next one, self-talk. Okay, we already have 2. Anyone else? Another 2. 2 more, 2 more. 2 more. About the third one, it's about mindfulness. It's about your sociology, control the stress. And the last one is about visualization. Okay, so do positive self-talk and see the bigger picture, visualize your future. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, the things that I have explained today. So to bring you to the last conclusions, I would like you to reflect some point that what are the learning points from this webinar that you can apply to improve your work performance? Anything that you will take from today and then use it in your daily life to make your performance look better and stronger. Any other thoughts or idea? I give you 4 points. You taught us. Thank you so much. Yes. 4 point. Yeah. Any other thoughts or ideas? Okay. You can just still write it down. Because today we have really short, like only 1 hour, right? But I hope you guys get some key point that you can get as a key takeaway for the class from the class today. And to make let me summarize all this one is actually to have the executive presence. It is actually is the beauty that come from your inner self. It's about the confidence, it's about the compassion, it's about your actions, it's about how you feel with yourself and act, and then get people to see it. And that's the way you lead other people. And so no one can make you shine, and it's only you that who can lighten up and let yourself shine from within. Actually, I hope this empower yourself and get some point to take away and then use in your daily life. Thank you very much you for your art for coming for today. It's our honor to have you all to be here. So for the last session, do you have any questions for this? Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. If anyone has a question, you can just post question and I will try my best. I will do my best to answer the questions. Thank you, Anne. Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, I got a lot of answer. Yeah. Yes. Okay. The last part, if you are interested, this is just some part of our course. If you are interested, you can contact our teams and learn more. We have a lot of courses that is really useful for the future skills and the present working environment, and for the executives as well. So for last part, I would love to hear your feedback about the class. Please scan the QR code, or you can take the link of the evaluation form, and then if you have any feedback or comment or suggestion, you can please do so. Please take some times right now, and then just do the evaluation for us, please. Yes. And if this class useful and if you like the class, please give me some heart. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ Okay ค่ะ and that's all for my part for today. Thank you again for and I'm really appreciate what you are doing in the class and your time. how many hearts do you want? Okay, any I can get it all. Oh, thank you so much ค่ะ Okay ค่ะ I go take this stage back to คุณ Ali.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much, Chompoo. Thank you. We hope everyone who attended this event learned a lot, and we hope to hear from you, your feedback also. So you can see the link to the evaluation in the chat box, and you may also scan it through the QR code flashed on the screen. All right. Again, thank you, everyone.